Hi everyone, my name is Elise and this is my boyfriend Stefan.
Hello.
And we're really excited for this Valentine's Day because we got ourselves a Cupid Kit from the Crafty Chocolate website. This kit is great because it contains everything you need to make your own Belgian truffles. So we have ourselves in the kit some chocolate, which is key. It also comes with a great truffle cutter right here. We also have some enrobing tools. You can dip your truffles into some chocolate. Instructions, which is also really needed because this is our first time making these truffles. And finally, some decorative baggies if you want to gift these for friends or your special loved one. And twist ties as well. So we're gonna get started. Let's go.
Can't wait.
Okay, so I'm gonna describe the ingredients we have laid out here. So we have our chocolate, my favorite ingredient. And how much chocolate do we have?
400 grams.
Perfect. And our cream. How much cream do we need?
I need 80 grams of cream.
Perfect, and that's already pre-measured as well. And then finally, unsalted butter here.
20 grams of butter will do it.
Great, so what's the next step? What's our action plan?
We're going to put our gloves on first.
Okay, our trusty gloves. All right.
Then we're going to melt the chocolate.
Okay, so first, do we need to actually put the cream in? Let's actually read these instructions. How about that? I think they give us these for a reason. So heat the cream in a saucepan. And I think we can add the butter to that as well. Let's do that.
You have the saucepan? Oh.
Well, we're going to be using this. If you don't have a saucepan, just any type of microwavable dish is fine. Perfect. And okay, so let's just heat this up in the microwave. Got that one for me? Perfect. So you don't want it to be scalding or simmering. You're just going to melt it kind of in intervals. So let's maybe do 30 seconds to start and see what we got. So we put our butter into the microwave, and I think it's done now. Steph, can you check it out? Let's see.
Yep, steaming. Should be done.
Okay, yeah, our butter's all melted with our cream. Perfect. So our next step is we're going to be putting the chocolate into the microwave to melt it, and you want to be careful to put it in for short 30-second intervals as well, checking it, making sure you're not burning your chocolate. Here we go. I'm gonna check our chocolate. It's been in there for about 30 seconds. You want to get it for me?
Can I do it?
Yes. We're too excited. So let's take a look here. Perfect, our chocolate's nice and melted. I'll just move this out of the way so we could focus on our favorite ingredient of all. Give it a little mix. You can see that it's getting melted. Perfect, but it's not where we want it yet. So we're gonna put it back in the microwave for another 30 seconds. You guys see it? I know you wanna lick that spoon, but it's for us. Okay, 30 more seconds. Back, it's been 30 seconds later. We have our chocolate melting in our microwave. Do you wanna take a look? Let's see if it's ready. I think we have the winner here. Let's see.
Yep, looks good.
Okay, perfect. So you can see it's all molten and delicious. I'll just give it a whirl here. You can see how delicious that looks, and I'll make some swirls. You can check it out. Hey, save some for later. Okay, so we're actually gonna get right into making the ganache here. So we have our cream and our butter that we melted before. And we're just gonna mix them together. And I've been told, the experts say you should mix really well. Actually, do you wanna give me a hand?
Yep.
Do you wanna pour the cream and butter mix into our melted chocolate? Just kind of, there we go. Don't wanna spill any, so we'll do it this way. Perfect. Okay, so you can have a look, it's like that. And so, looks like we need to mix really well to make this work, because right now, the chocolate and cream are kind of separated. You can have a look, but I think if we mix it well enough, we'll get a good consistency here. Do you want to give it a try? Maybe the mussels, that's what you need. Oh, that looks really good. I think it's getting there. So this is going to be great to make your truffles. You're going to make a nice truffle slab out of this, and we're going to show you that in a second once we get a good...
How did I do?
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, perfect. So see, so we have our ganache all set here. That's what it should look like. Perfect. Okay, we're back with our lovely ganache here. We're going to show you how to make your truffle center or your truffle slab. So what you need is a cup and a Ziploc bag here, and we're going to show you a trick. So I'm going to open this guy and put it in the cup here. And then you need an assistant. So my lovely assistant over here is gonna help me pour the chocolate ganache into this Ziploc bag. Abracadabra. So it's quite thick here. You might need, do you need some help getting it out?
No, it's okay.
You're okay? Okay. Perfect. You're gonna fill it up all the way, use all your ganache. You getting there? Here, let me help you out. Teamwork. That's the name of the game here. Okay. So I think...
Make sure you leave some for me to lick the bowl.
Yeah, he said save some for bowl licking afterwards. Okay, I think we're pretty good here. On here, we're gonna show you a trick in terms of how to lay out a flat, smooth truffle center or a slab. Perfect, thank you. And so basically, with it still open, your Ziploc bag still open, you're just gonna kind of tap it against the edge of a table or a counter. And then I'll put this here so you can see it a little bit better. But basically, then you're gonna smooth out the ganache closer and closer to the actual edge of your Ziploc. And then right before you get to the edge, you're gonna seal it. And that's an important piece there to make sure you got yourself a good seal. And then once you do that, you can finally push it to the edge and make sure you got yourself a perfectly flat and smooth truffle center. Perfect, so we're gonna show you another trick to make sure that your truffle slab is, I guess, smooth and flat. So can we hand over the trays there, my assistant? Perfect. And okay, you're gonna put, can you take this guy and put it in the center there?
In the
Of your
bag?
tray? Yep, in the tray. Perfect. And you can maybe pat it down a little bit. Perfect. And then we're just gonna put this tray on top. Perfect. And can you put that in the fridge?
Sure.
Perfect.
There's a fridge.
Okay, so we took a trip to our fridge and we just pulled out our hardened truffle center and we're ready to get started to decorate. So to decorate, we're gonna first need to melt some more chocolate. So let's put it in the microwave. Remember 30-second intervals. Okay, perfect. And actually, while we're waiting, we can probably get started on making some of our truffles. I'll move this out of the way so you can see what we're doing here. So how are we gonna do this? Let's see. So first, do you want to actually open that for me? You might need a hand. It's not too tricky, but basically if you just take your Ziploc, like Steph's doing, and is it working? You can just kind of break it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go for it. Take your frustrations out on this little bag. That's fine. Perfect. Or you can kind of keep it. There we go. Keep one side down like that. That works out. See, so you have kind of Ziploc on one side and the chocolate base up. Then we're going to take our cutting tool, our truffle cutter, and do you want to make an impression on the chocolate there?
Sure. Just anywhere? Or?
Yeah, you can just go for it. So we're making some truffles. Perfect. Let's see what you got. Great.
Okay.
And now try to take it out.
On the pan?
So I'll show you. So basically, I think I know how to do this. I think you go like this, and then you just tap it. There you go. That was a magic trick. There you go. So we got one. Do you want to do it again?
Sure.
And this time you can tap it out. Oh, let's take a look at our melted chocolate. We got the beep saying it's ready. Perfect. Good stuff. I'll keep going with this, and Steph, do you want to take a look at the chocolate and see how it's melted? Perfect. How is it? Just needs a stir? Oh, do you want to show people at home how it's looking? There you go. So it's starting to melt. We're going to put it back in for another 30 seconds. Just mixing it up a little bit. Just make sure your chocolate doesn't burn. And I'm going to keep going here because I like a lot of truffles. It's never too much. Okay. I've cut my heart out over here, but you don't need to throw this away. You could either give it to a friend. Do you want some?
Yes, please.
There you go. Or you can take a little edge off like this, and you could actually squish it. It's kind of like Play-Doh, edible Play-Doh, and roll it into a truffle ball like that. And then if we get that chocolate that we actually successfully melted right here, Steph, if you can pour that into that bowl right here, and we'll get it dipped. And I'll just continue making some more of these. round truffles. Okay. So roly-poly-oly, great. There's another little guy. Perfect. Good. And so this is one you could actually use these guys. So I have a pitchfork here, or you can use this circular little enrobing tool. And we're gonna, maybe we'll put this over here so you guys can see a little better. Oopsies. So we're gonna dunk that into our chocolate, that little truffle there, and wiggle it around. It's gonna do a little dance in your chocolate. And then, Steph, do you wanna take it out using the enrobing tool? So you basically just kind of put the enrobing tool under your little truffle there.
It's like ice fishing.
Yeah, it's like fishing for chocolate. Good, give it a couple knocks, exactly. So you're not left with chocolate feet. Oh, and then sometimes you lose them, and that's okay, because you can get them back. And then we're gonna put them on this tray here. Perfect. What else you can do, we're gonna show you a couple different options actually. So I'm gonna roll another truffle into my hand. Do you wanna roll some truffles? Sure. Get busy, my friend. We have a lot of chocolate to, to make here. Okay. I'm gonna roll this. Oh, this is actually a giant truffle, which is okay, but I'm gonna make them a little smaller. Perfect. And yeah, we're gonna plop them into the chocolate. I'm gonna use my other enrobing tool. You can use that one if you want. Okay. And I'm gonna take them out. Or instead of taking them out, I'm gonna put them into some cocoa here, some cocoa powder. And you can kind of just roll him in the cocoa powder, coat him up. Yeah, you want to do that guy too? Perfect. Great. And I'm just gonna put this back onto the plate there. All coated in cocoa. Okay, so now I'm gonna introduce one of my favorite ingredients here. These are great to top off your truffle. So we got these chocolate crisps, or these crisp pearls actually. It comes in dark chocolate, milk chocolate, or you got some pink strawberry, great for Valentine's Day, and you can get that from the Craft My Chocolate website. And we're gonna be decorating now our heart truffles that we made earlier. So we're gonna enrobe it. Steph, do you mind kind of dunking a couple of these heart guys in there?
Sure.
Okay. Or maybe you could just go like that. All right, you can get in there. Just make sure they're coated in chocolate.
Both sides are doing that.
Yeah, just kind of make sure they're completely coated. You can spin them around. Perfect. Okay. And then let's do pink for Valentine's Day. So we'll take the heart there, and I'm gonna use my enrobing tool to kind of make sure that it's coated in these pearls here. If you had a bowl, you can also kind of put your hand over the bowl and make sure that it's coated that way. Give it a shake. Okay. I'm gonna make it do a little flip. And that's not bad. This is my first try, keep that in mind, but by the end of it, you'll be an expert. We'll put that on the plate, or my tray here. And let's do one more.
I'll put one there for you.
Okay, put one over here. So this is the dark chocolate. So I'm gonna use my enrobing tool, get it coated, and slam dunk. Okay, I'm gonna do one where, can you actually put that on the tray here?
Sure.
For me? Thank you. That works, perfect. And you can also just take a couple pearls if you wanted to and place them on the top, maybe just 3, maybe 3 is a lucky number. There we go, and that looks kind of cute as well. Thanks for joining us. I had a great time. Did you?
Amazing
enjoy
time.
yourself? Good. So check out our website, craftmychocolate.ca, and happy Valentine's Day. Oh, Jesus. What are you doing?